No, it's K-pop.
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 I've never seen them use instruments. They've only used the power of their voice. They're all singing. BTS sings. Those other fucking chicks who may be dudes sing. There's so many androgynous. I can't tell whether or not they're...
That was a gay test. I know literally nothing about K-pop. I've never seen a K-pop band in my life.
Dude, you could not get away from BT. They were all over they were all over Netflix for like a fucking month and a half.
I don't know. My straightness wouldn't allow me to take in that information.
But you will watch a cartoon of K-pop demon hunters.
Did I tell you I watched it? At any point did I ever say I watched it?
You did. You did last episode.
What did I say?
You watched it and it's enjoyable.
Did I say my kids love it or did I say I watched it? Because I did watch it, but I need to clarify what I said. I don't remember what I said. I just don't.
Dude, the way you defended it, I knew you watched it, dude.
But I don't think I said that.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah, I did watch it, but I don't think I said that.
It doesn't matter.
Let the record show.
So wait, so what are these K-pop? Before we even, look. I don't want to go down a K-pop demon hunter.
Well, I mean, we're about to go down a different path in a second but let's clear this up.
They use their voice. They got to use their voice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they use?
Sure.
What do you mean?
To entertain the fans or to murder demons?
To murder the demons.
No, they use instruments.
Okay, so they definitely use a keytar.
Well, instruments of death.
So they use
a sword is an instrument.
Oh,
it's not a musical
semantics
instrument.
Here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, that's what... When you are not going to be able to win a debate, you have to win the semantics battle. You have to take it to semantics.
All right.
So what?
Technically, yes, they are instruments.
Okay.
So... You didn't say musical. You did not say musical. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess so. I guess a sword of some sort, a flaming sword. I'm assuming they use these K-pop fucking.
You can call it flaming.
So is there fire involved?
I don't. They never really express what form of energy the bladed part of their weapons are.
Is it glowing?
It's glowing.
So a glowing sword.
Mm-hmm.
I can only assume fire, but it might just be energy, making it that much more gay.
It was probably energy. It's like white. It's glowing white.
It's glowing white?
Yeah.
It's
like
white energy?
Electric blue. But like very light blue.
So it's
almost white.
It's energy. It's like a pulsating energy.
Yeah, it's
in
like
a sword.
Like a pulsating, veiny electric blue. Throbby.
It's got a head. It's an uncircumcised sword.
It's got very uncircumcised energy.
There's a knob just hanging off. It looks like a weird hood on the end of it. So wait, is it just swords or do they use other?
Each person has their own weapon.
So, okay, so one's got a sword.
None has a sword.
None has a sword.
The more I think about it.
So what the fuck were you just describing?
Well, they have bladed weapons. They're just not swords. Well, one isn't not a sword, but it's also not a sword. It's one of those like long spears. It's a spear, but then at the end of the spear, instead of it being it's like that, like a little bit of a sword at the end of the spear.
Okay, so like a Chinese spear.
They're Korean.
But they're using Chinese weaponry.
I don't know who came up with these weapons.
China. I'm telling you, it was China the whole time.
I don't know, man. You can. Like,
okay, does the other one have like a nunchuck? None of these guys have a gun.
No, there are no guns.
No guns.
They're not guys.
None of these.
They're ladies.
Women use a firearm. Does one have a bow and arrow?
No, and take it back. One has a sword. The leader has a sword. Here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna begrudgingly take a look at this group of
hotties,
cartoon
hotties,
cartoon Korean women.
There you go.
Oh, there's only 3 of them. I thought there were 4 of them.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's a Chinese spear. And then the other one has Are those throwing stars of some? Or
No,
throwing knives?
They're daggers. She's up close and personal with her slaying.
Sure.
She likes to feel the life leave her demons.
They really whitewashed the hell out of these Korean women.
And they got Korean eyes.
Sure.
We had a big fight over their eyes last night. Big fight. Yeah.
Sound like every Asian country is like, we have a big fight over the ice.
Yeah, my wife and I haven't spoken since last night.
Yeah.
We slept in separate rooms.
Man.
No, it was me and the kids. It was me and the kids.
I was going to say, give me the slant of that conversation.
Yeah. So, there was a big battle about whether or not K-pop Demon Hunter, the movie, is an anime.
Okay.
And my son was saying it was an anime, and my daughters were, saying that it wasn't.
Is it like computer generated?
It is. What do you think?
Anime has to be like hand drawn. It's a cell thing.
Okay.
I think anime is part of the art. Like, it's like how do I put it? You can have something that looks like anime.
Yeah.
But unless it's kind of like champagne. Sure, you can call it champagne, but everything else, if it's not from the Champagne region of France, it's all sparkling white wine.
Okay.
So, like, if it's not hand-drawn in, like, a cell or, like, hand-drawn or manipulated, it's not anime. It can look like anime,
yeah.
but it's not anime.
So what you said before was actually closer. What you said about France was actually closer to the distinction between anime and other forms of animation.
Okay.
There's only one distinction that matters.
Is it the region?
Mm-hmm.
That's horseshit.
Yeah, it has to come from the Champagne region of France to be considered anime. Champagne anime.
All right. Well, I didn't know that. I thought it was technique. I thought it was technique. So it's all just.
So my son and I, we also thought
Asian
the same thing.
Shit.
My son and I thought the same thing. We thought this had to be anime because they had the anime eyes. Yeah. They had the anime types of storytelling.
You got anime.
Do anime eyes on a chick?
I get it. Yeah, they're big.
Yeah,
they're big and they're oval. I get it.
Yeah, and but it has to be from Japan.
Okay,
that's what makes it anime.
I didn't know that. I thought it was technique. I thought it was like a certain way you did it, not the region it was from. But so wait a minute. So you're trying to tell me that even computer generated bullshit from Japan is still
that's anime?
Anime? No, fuck.
Because the word anime comes from the Japanese word for animation.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Anime.
I just thought it was more like, what do you do? You make it. You stick a figure. That's not anime. you make a nice little flash cartoon on your computer. That's not anime.
I'm sure they take their time with it.
Yeah,
they put in like that Japanese kaizen into it.
Yeah, sure, the discipline.
Yeah, this very disciplined anime.
But I'm pretty sure it's not anywhere near. You're trying to tell me that that K-pop Demon Hunter is the same level of dedication that like Akira had? I don't think so.
Why?
The time it took to draw that shit.
Yeah, but the time that you're wasting hand drawing, I can be putting that into other aspects of the product.
What do you mean? That is the product. The hand drawing is the product. That's why people really got behind those movies, is because of the artistry and time and technique and all the crap that went into it. You're blown away that someone took the time to make all that shit.
Dude, this one chick in Huntrix is the name of the girl group in K-pop Demon Hunter. This one chick, every time you look at her, you know that she just got fingered recently. And you can't also hand draw and put that essence into.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah, you're right.
What are you talking about? You are dismissing an entire island of people. You're dismissing all of Japan and their ability to convey finger face through the magistry of animation. You're saying that there's no way you wouldn't be able to do it without AI,
yeah, but it's like,
or or computers.
But you're talking about it being drawn. You're talking about the evidence being drawn. I'm talking about the evidence just being in the essence of the character, just like an air of I just got fingered.
You can do that with it. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, but it's like the effort that it takes and the time that it takes to do what. Like you have to sacrifice a little bit of one for the other. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like this chick is like you can tell she's always been just fingered, but you can also tell that she's not a slut. Do you know what I mean? But like she's open. You know what I mean? That's not easy to convey. Is all I'm saying.
You defending the animation styles, like you get that from your hands.
You can't hand draw that.
You
can't hand draw that.
All that. You got to use computers. It's the only way you can fucking put out that vibe.
Yeah, you can't hand draw the vibe of being right on the line of being sexually progressive and slutty. You can't draw that.
She's still moist. She's still moist in this vibe.
Dude, you need a CPU to get that across.
You need Gronk to do this.
You got to code that shit. You can't draw that.
You can't just draw it. You got to fucking use the power of the Matrix just falling into place.
You know how many if-then statements you got to use for that? Come on.
You can draw post finger face.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Whoa! If you're watching right now, you know that you are only $3 away from joining the World War Fun Patreon community. With that $3, just $3 goddamn dollars, you get a bonus episode. You get secret, unreleased episodes which no one's ever seen except for you when you join that community, and you become part of said community for just $3 in the World War Fun Patreon. Sidney, how do you feel about such an offer? How do you feel about such a movement? How do you feel about such an amazing deal?
Advance the laundry.
You know, it's funny. He waited 10 minutes to just say that.
Technically a whole week, but yeah.
Check out the World War Fun Patreon for just $3. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Please join up. Please get others to join. Please be part of the World War Fun community. And now back to the episode.
I feel like we should probably thank everybody for still participating in last week's episode
despite the mic being unplugged, which I didn't know that was a thing. Sidney, I figured you did.
You know what? I didn't realize I knew it until I realized that the mic wasn't plugged in. At one point, I looked over at the recorder and I didn't see the levels going up, and I was like, man, he really figured out how to get around the mic levels on this one. I just thought you were doing I didn't know what it was. I looked over and I was like, I don't see his levels. He's really good at this. I don't know why I thought that.
Imagine you being a doctor's like, I didn't see his heart monitor going. He found a way. God,
he's the man.
He found a way to live without living.
This guy's cooking.
It's wild how crazy talented he is. Yeah. He doesn't even register on any sound bite or nothing. Man.
Oh, look at him. He's doing the Harlem Shake now. He's just like having a seizure on the table. It's like, man, this guy doesn't quit.
It's wild. He can get around walking without walking.
Hey, guys, come over here and look at nonstop party animal over here.
He's crazy. I'm going to let him be. I'm going to walk away from this. Yes, I do appreciate everyone sticking by through that entire episode. It was a small technical difficulty.
I was blown away by how many views we actually had on it after a couple, because it did just as well, almost not just as well as our other episodes.
Look, we don't even need microphones, dude.
Well, according to the comments, we need microphones.
We definitely do.
People didn't love it.
No, they were. Yeah, I got some hate mail.
I got some. I didn't get hate, dude. It's so funny that I think people do think I'm actually retarded. It's because like you got hate mail and I got, is there anything I can do to help mail? Are you okay?
I see what you're trying to do there, buddy, man.
Yes.
You're a fucking retard, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about that. I didn't unplug the mic. Everyone was. A lot of people were blaming me, thinking that I was responsible for it because they think that there's
a button.
There was a button that I had just turned off.
No,
no, that wasn't the case.
Shane, I blamed you.
Yes.
I was like, clearly this one's not on me.
I could never do that.
No.
You're like, yeah, and then you just then you realize the error of your ways, and it was definitely you. And I would never. I'm not putting blame on anybody.
You just did. You literally just did. And to be
blame anybody. Your fucking fault, dude.
And to be perfectly fair, I had to blame squarely on you.
That's why. I don't know what he did.
I didn't even wait for more information. I was like, damn, he did that.
You definitely
he did that.
You jumped on board with everybody else.
Not only that, I was like, look at him.
Yeah.
Just look at him.
That's why I know one of the anonymous hate mails I got was from you. You fucking retard. I know you don't know how to use a microphone, man. You're a fucking idiot. Or whatever. You know how much work Sidney's putting into this?
It's like, yeah, you know how much work Sidney put into this? You think I'm going to go home with my 3 kids and my wife and my dog and then have to go upstairs and deal with that?
K-pop demon hunters. You fucking idiot. It's not demon slayers.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that for a second, I got to be honest, for a second I was like, man, what did I do? And then when I saw someone in the comments like, yo, your thumb turned up, I'm like, they don't have that. I was like, there's no way. I was like, and I know it's disconnected from the bottom.
You know what's the funnier part about it was, right? So when I immediately blamed it on you.
I know,
right? And then I thought about it a little bit. I was like, well, it probably wasn't his fault. It was probably like some sort of weird accident that happened. Like maybe the dog came in here and did something. Maybe one of my kids came in here and did something. And then I was like, maybe I'll just let it go because I know Ryan is a victim blamer and he'll just blame himself. So I was just like, I'll just let it go.
So this was the only time I was not victim blaming myself. I was like, I didn't do fucking dick, dude. I was like, this is not my setup. You did this. I was like, this all falls on you, man. And your overbearing confidence in all of it. I know what you did. You're a victim, dude. You're a victim of your own hubris.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what happened.
It's so funny. You were blaming me for my overbearing confidence, and I was like, man, his gloomy attitude. He probably sat there.
This fucking negative vibe fucked all this up.
He probably noticed he did it, but was like, whatever, nothing matters anyway.
I don't even care.
Who cares?
No. I was trying to make it work. And then when I saw how many comments I had gotten about how dumb I was like, yo, I don't think I did this, dude.
Yeah, because they couldn't blame it on me for gayness. Do you know what I mean?
Straight up, yeah.
So it had to be a dumb issue.
Yeah.
It couldn't be a gay. It couldn't be like this guy's so gay.
That's the funny thing. I know that's what you latched on to. You're like, they're not calling me gay, but he is dumb. That's right, he is dumb. I'm going to take that as a win.
Man, it's crazy how not gay I was this week.
And then you realize. Your wife's like, Sidney, you sure are in a good mood. It's like, hey,
yeah,
not gay this week.
7 straight days, baby.
It turns out from Sunday to Friday, ungay.
Yeah.
So that's, you did that.
Yeah.
You are the blame.
I'll take the blame. But also, again, shout out to all of our listeners that like stuck with that, powered through it, whole episode. And that's when I realized that a lot of our listeners are maybe too much like us.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It made me feel bad for them because now I know that they had a rough upbringing. Do you know what I mean? Like I kind of like everybody that finished the whole entire episode, I feel like I got a glimpse into their childhood.
These are a lot of one working headphone people.
Yes.
And you just deal with it. I get it.
A lot of people with
been there.
Cracked iPhone screens that if they turn their phone to a certain angle, they can still kind of see the images.
A lot of people wrapping the phone charger around their phones so it gets all the way up in the port so it stays charged. I've been there.
God.
I know what it's like. And then you're just ruining everything about it. It's like you're just fucking all. I get it.
Yeah,
I've been there.
It was like the history. I felt like every time somebody like mentioned something that let me know that they watched the whole entire episode, or at least like a decent amount of it, I was just like, I feel their history.
Oh, you know? Yeah. I get it. I've been in those situations. I remember for a long time we used to and my grandmother never fixed it. This is back. Remember old fucking rear projection TVs that were like the cabinets. They were like furniture fixtures.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason, and I really don't understand why, but they had a color correction knob on the TV itself.
Yeah.
So like if something was coming in where it wasn't that vibrant or that bright, you could turn the color correction to make it a little bit more bright and a little bit more dark, and the colors would be kind of spread.
Yeah.
But when we were a kid, we broke that knob off, and everything was like bright purple. And my mom watched TV for about a year and a half straight. Bright purple. And so did we. We would go over and we would just watch TV where the color was fucked up. And she was just like, the TV still works.
It still works.
I'm not getting a new one.
Yeah, it's like, I don't need the show to not be purple to enjoy it.
Yeah. I know all the characters.
It never promised me not purple. It's not like it's not doing what it told me it was gonna do.
It's on.
Yeah,
I get it. I've had to do stuff like, dude. There was one time my microwave wouldn't work unless the top was weighted.
Yeah,
unless you had weight on the top. So I would stack DVDs underneath on top of it and wedge them into the corner shelf that was underneath there just to make sure enough pressure was on. Dude, I use DVDs for everything.
We had on our entertainment center downstairs, one of the cabinet doors wouldn't close all the way. Like it would close, but it wouldn't stay shut. So we took one of the controllers for the what they have a switch.
Sure.
And so one of the controllers, take it out of the cabinet so that the wire is in between, like where the edge of the thing and the door close, and it wedges it just enough so it stays closed.
It's great.
Perfect solution.
I mean, we had a bungee cord fridge for a while.
Yeah.
Where we would take a bungee cord from one end and wrap it around the handle and then put it to the other end to make sure that the door stayed closed the whole time. And that went on for a year.
Yeah.
That went on for a year, and you had to pull. We would do this game where we would pull just enough and see if we could get the thing out before it would close all the way.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick. And it's just like, we understand what you guys went through because we did that stuff all the time.
We lived it.
I would have powered through that too.
I would have been like, do you know what I mean? It was like I related to them so much because like that's the thing. And so that's gonna bring me. So we're about to topic up.
Oh yeah.
We're about to topic up, right? Because growing up poor,
sure,
right? It also gives you some abilities, so almost like social superpowers in a sense.
Yeah.
Right. So here's the question I'm going to posit to you: knowing that superpowers always have like benefits and negatives to them, what would you say growing up poor created to be your most significant superpower as an adult?
Superpower as an adult?
Like what's something that you're like, man, this is a good thing about me, and it only was created because of my poor upbringing.
I can eat microwave food at any temperature. Any temperature, motherfucker. I'm not kidding.
Dude,
it is wild how many times I usually understand, like I've figured out like the right way to like the temperature gauge it.
Yeah.
But I've eaten things where I'm just like, it's done. Like I'm so able to eat and get on with my life where I'm just.
So okay, so can I ask a clarifying question?
Sure.
So when you say any temperature, say you had a Hot Pocket in the microwave.
Sure.
Now there's two different ways it can come out. It can come out molten lava,
straight up,
or molten lava with frozen core.
Frozen core, yeah.
You're eating both?
I'm eating both. I'm eating both.
So awesome.
I'm not waiting.
Yeah.
I don't have time to wait. It's like my whole thing is like, again, this comes down to the victim blame. If I'm eating If I'm powering through a microwaved Hot Pocket, I'm like, I deserve to be here.
Yeah.
If I'm eating a lava hot microwave Hot Pocket, I'm like, yo, this is all me.
I did this to me.
This is on me.
I did this to
and
me.
maybe next time, I also do that, like, maybe next time it'll be all right. I look at the times. Dude, there was one time I accidentally I would take pictures of the times on my microwave of when things were done.
Yeah.
So just to try to remember, because it was like when I was drinking, because I wouldn't remember, I would like go
It
through.
was like remember when you were parked at an airport?
I was like 1:37. That's the perfect time.
Yeah.
I would write them down on the side of the microwave.
Yeah. But did you like write down like Hot Pocket this amount?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would do that, but then the whole thing is over time you're using a damaged microwave.
Yeah.
So you have to take in consideration the power levels aren't going to be the same every time.
Yeah,
so
it's dude breaking. It's breaking down as time goes on.
There was a list with numbers crossed out, new numbers. I was like, the times changed, dude. It's not the same as it was 4 months ago. This microwave is going. It's an evolution, man. It's a de-evolution of the microwave.
Man, one of my favorite things about eating a Hot Pocket that was still kind of frozen in the middle is it has like a weird ice crunch to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, the crunch.
And then when you slip that ice crunch, when you like your teeth break it apart and pull it into the bite that has warmth.
Dude.
And then like it doesn't completely warm up, but you can feel it like kind of warming as you chew.
It's kind of the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
It's like, because when you're biting the outside of a boiling Hot Pocket, you're like, oh, fuck. And then you get that cold center, it evens out.
Yeah, oh, thank God.
You're like, whoa.
Oh.
It's kind of like, it's like you're fighting through the pain to get the relief. It's
like your Hot Pocket is trying to get the shower temperature perfect.
Straight up.
It's just turning. He's just spamming the knobs.
Oh, dude, that's another power, is like figuring out exactly how to play the knobs on a fucking shower. Mm-hmm. Trying to get all of those perfect, because the water's only going to be perfect for a certain amount of time before you run out of hot water.
So that's actually, that wasn't going to be the superpower that I chose, but that's actually one of my gifts, is that I can very comfortably shower in, I'll call it Luke cold water. Cold to cold.
Gotcha.
Doesn't bother me. Doesn't faze me in the slightest.
Yeah.
Does make my skin dry.
Yes. You're definitely going to get dry skin.
Yeah. But look at me. I already had dry skin. I showed up with dry skin. Are you kidding me? That don't scare me.
I don't need any.
What? Well, I need lotion. I'm good.
No, you don't need lotion. I think getting through the shower is crazy. I also was like a big guy who I understood that one thing, like there were certain times where the power was going to go out. Mm-hmm. So I would like make sure to know like where all the candles were in the house.
Yes. Pour prepping. You're a good pour prepper.
Yes. Like I knew where they were. Because like it wasn't like clockwork, mm-hmm. But I did know I was like certain times like it might. Yeah, we're on the cusp here.
Yeah, we're cusping.
We also had a great we knew how to perfectly prep the cooler for all the food to come out of the fucking out of the fridge.
Yeah,
dude, we were all.
So what was your so you go layer of ice,
but then what you did is you put all like the block. So we had like block spinach, block.
Block spinach.
There were blocks, frozen in blocks.
Yeah.
They were frozen blocks.
Okay.
So what you did is you made a wall of those in the cooler, and then you stack things around. So you were basically using cold food to keep food cold. It was a very smart thing that we did. We were very on top of that. Very on top.
I feel like okay, now eating microwave food at any temperature, I would consider that a superpower. Now, what are the drawbacks to that superpower?
The drawbacks of that superpower?
Other than diarrhea.
The drawbacks is it's still something that, growing up where, like, my mom, we weren't allowed to be picky. Mm-hmm. Ever. Like, if my mom made food, that's what you're eating.
Yeah.
And I'll give it to my mom, pretty good cook. So, like, I never had, like, really, like, any gripe with it. But I will say, with the way that I used to eat, and like having microwave food, and being like, I just gotta get through it. I eat too fast, and I've choked many times on food because in my head I'm like, if it's not great, I'm still gonna eat it, but I'm gonna get through it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I just fucking wolf food down, and that's what sucks too. Is even when the food's good, I eat like I'm either never gonna see food ever again, or it's the first time I've ever seen food in my life.
Yeah.
That's the way I always eat.
Dude, I can like on the food topic, on like the poor superpower that I got from like food wise, is that I can mind over matter any stomach issue.
What do you really?
Anytime my stomach is even slightly uncomfortable, I can just meditate it away.
What?
Yeah, dude. Like I have an iron stomach. Either that, or I have the stomach of a Labrador Retriever, and I can just digest everything. Like I don't know exactly what it is. I call it mind over matter.
Yeah.
But I might just be
Turns out it's a fucking tumor that's been there. It's mind over matter. Like Mr. Gantt, this is actually a malignant cyst that's been here for years.
Yeah, you actually have the digestion system of a billy goat.
It's just been turning up your acidity level. Yeah. You're like, mind over matter, man. It's like, no, you actually have 6 months. It's not mind over matter.
Yeah.
You actually are about to die, sir. Yeah, that's it's pretty crazy. I have another superpower, walking everywhere, man. Walking everywhere. Just growing up. Like we had bikes and we had a car, but like, dude, there were times where it's like my mom was like, we're not driving there.
Yeah.
Not taking you somewhere.
Yeah, you do have a particular walk too. Like when I see you walking, I don't think you're walking. I'm like, he's commuting right now.
Oh yeah, I definitely have a commuter walk.
Yeah,
I'm not. There's been no time have I ever been on a leisurely stroll.
Yeah.
I have never strolled anywhere, and it's like that's just how I try. Like in my head, I'm like, yeah, walking kind of sucks. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible, as efficiently as possible, to get where I need to go, just so I can be there and not think about it anymore.
You should be wearing like a septic hat. Like you should. I feel like if somebody like bothered you or got in your way, they get the same consequences as somebody who like try to fight a SEPTA driver.
Oh yeah, it's definitely I'll definitely punch them in the fucking mouth. Yeah. And then you'll be arrested for assault. You'll be charged.
Yeah, you have like commuter immunity.
I think it's more like, like I have to get where I'm going. I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I don't think even when like people are like, let's go for a hike, even when I'm on like a nice walk through the woods, I'm like, yo, let's get the fuck through this. Mm-hmm. I can't get that out of my head at all.
Yeah.
My whole thing is if I'm walking somewhere, it's because I gotta go somewhere.
Because that's like, I always thought that to be a trait of white walkers. It's a white people trait.
White walkers.
Yeah, dude. White people walk so fast that it's its own thing. Yeah, like that's not just like, dude, they're white walkers.
Because we gotta go somewhere.
Well,
you guys have places to go, but you're just taking your time.
Well, it seems like, yes, they might have places to go, but mostly it seems like they're trying to places to get away from.
Oh yes, we're definitely.
Hey, is there a black guy watching us walk? We need to get away from this guy as quickly as possible.
There's white walkers. There's black tricklers just trickling through. We've got to get away.
What is? I just forgot what the word was because you said tricklers. What is? I almost said procrastinating. What is? When you're just hanging around an area, you're not supposed to be.
Loiters.
That's what black loiterers. Not lawyers. You do have to go to loiter school though.
Yeah. I've got my degree in loitering.
Yeah. It's postgraduate.
Yeah, I'm just loiter. I'm a good loiterer. I think like just walking.
You still have to take the bar to get your loiter degree.
I might be disbarred if I show up on time.
Yeah, if you hang out at the bar long enough, you get your degree in loitering.
He's a rock star loiterer over there.
Rock star.
He's just fucking taking it all in. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I think walking everywhere, you figure out the best way to do it. You also figure out jerry rigging shit. real quick just to make sure. That's another thing, man. There are so many. I know that I'm not an electrician. I'm not a fucking masonist. I'm not a fucking plumber. I'm not any of these things. Can I get shit done? Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I get it? Of course I will. Will it be the right way? I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
It is just like, yo, how can we make this work? How can I make this contraption work? And I will get it done. And that is just years of being like, all you got to do is hit it this way, and then that'll make it work. If you put these rubber bands on this, that'll make it work.
You know what that comes from, right? Because, like, people that grew up not poor, they got things replaced.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we're so used to, like, we can jerry-rig it. We can experiment with it because if it breaks, then we'll just not have it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's okay.
It's perfectly fine.
But I will also...
Who needs a dad? Yeah, you try to jerry-rig your dad, and now you don't have one. It's like, dude, he was barely working when he was here anyway.
The duct tape fell off of this thing. You know what? Just throw it in the trash. You don't even need it, dude. Yeah, I think there's things that I've done, even in the place I'm renting right now. I installed a ceiling fan by myself.
Yeah.
Which is retarded to do by yourself. That is definitely a 2-person operation.
Yeah.
And I did it by myself. And when I did it, I took the old one down, and I saw that whoever put that old one up definitely was just like, yeah, I'm making this work. So, like, I was worried at first. I was like, fuck, man. Like, because my old roommate broke the ceiling fan. That's another thing. He broke the ceiling fan. He pulled the cord out of the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
So, for months almost like 2 years, it didn't work. And the only way you could do it is if you stuck a pencil in the thing tried to get it.
The fact that was discovered,
dude,
is the crazy part.
Because there was a small, you could see where he broke because it was like that, the ball and wire. It was like a very dumb chain. It was a dumb chain, but you could see inside it. If you held a cell phone light in there, you could see where like the other connector to the thing. And if you got like a pencil and pulled it down and pushed it down, it would start the mechanism.
So without even asking you, I already know that your roommate also grew up poor.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. And listen to our last episode.
Also, when he broke it, we were just like, yeah, we don't got a ceiling fan no more. Dude, he was just like, it don't work.
Yeah. I guess we're sweating now. I guess we're going to spend all summer moist.
There was also a time I remember, like, you would turn it on and you would hear the motor like, so there was like, again, maybe I thought like if I hit it the right way, the motor would like, it just doesn't work that way. But I was like, I know how to hit this the right way. And that's another thing. Growing up, hitting things I knew was a surefire way of possibly fixing it.
Yeah.
Hitting something the right way. Fonzing it
now,
to work.
What kind of would you bludgeon? Were you hitting it with combinations, or were you like hit, wait, hit?
Oh, I was trying to use. When you say combinations, you think I'm doing like left, right, uppercut.
Well, I mean, whatever your combinations are. I mean, if you want to throw a couple kicks in there.
So my buddy Sean, years ago, he gave me an old Mac computer, and he was like, "Yo, man." He's like, I've taken this to Apple like 4 times. It turns on, but it doesn't stay on. He's like, I don't know how to get it to work. He's like, I was like, yo, can I have it? He's like, it doesn't work. I'm throwing it out.
Yeah.
I was like, don't throw that out.
Yeah.
I was like, I can get it to work. He's like, if you can get it to work, you can just fucking have it. He's like, I've already ordered a new one. Dude, I was in his living room, elbowing and kneeing at the bottom. Dude, I was doing Muay Thai on this fucking computer, but also making sure not to hit the screen because I didn't want to crack. I didn't want to break it.
You're basically an Apple genius.
I'm trying.
You're not gonna hit the screen.
I was a rotten Apple genius. You're right. I was rotten to the core. So I was hitting it, and dude, every now and again, like I'd turn it on, and it would, come on. Boom. And then you'd hear the fan start going, and then it would shut off, and I'm like, oh, I'm close. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, you're not close, dude.
Start blowing.
Dude, oh my God. I was definitely trying every Sega Genesis cartridge trick in the world. But then I punched the back of the fan. Mm-hmm. Like I found out like the fan would only spin a little bit. And I think I'm not fucking genius. I thought I was, camera turned off. Do you want me to go over there and hit it? Yeah. You want me to hit it? I don't know. I think it deserves to be hit.
Yeah, so you hit this fan.
I hit the fan. I punched the fan because I was under the impression that the fan was spinning so fast that it was coming off the, I guess, the housing that was on it was just
like off the ball bearings or something.
Whatever. Yeah, sure, ball bearings.
Yeah.
The ball bearings in the computer, sure.
Yeah.
But that's what I was under. I was under the impression it just needed to be smashed back into place. So I punched it and cracked the back of the plastic on the computer, but then it turned on. And
because now it's cool,
dude. It turned on, and I was like, not getting over ahead of myself. I was like,
now you think all Mac computers are like pinatas?
Oh, dude, I was definitely. There's got to be a sweet spot. I honestly think I do think that every machine has a sweet spot.
Yeah,
every machine has a sweet spot to get it to work.
That's a superpower. Again. I think I'm good at finding that sweet spot,
dude.
I can find I can just look at a thing and like hit it here,
dude. I pride myself on like, yo, I will get this to work by hitting it.
Yeah.
I will get this to work. And that's funny because like I know that's how a lot of husbands see their wives. And it's like if you can get it to work by hitting it, you can make anything work. But I know
you're just doing Muay Thai. You just got your wife in the kitchen in a clinch.
I know the sweet spot on this. But I think that I honestly, like, when everything starts, like, to get all wonky or jittery in the fucking house, I'm like, if I just hit this hard enough this way,
yeah,
I can get that to work. And, dude, that Mac computer worked for a year and a half after that. Of one great, and then once it broke, I was like, I remember trying, and then I was beating the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And I ended up breaking
now you're abusing it.
I ended up murdering my Mac computer.
Now you're Ike Turner.
I was like, why do you make me do this to you?
Anime.
I definitely had conversations like, you see what I did?
Yeah.
I know that's not always me when I'm drunk.
Come on, Animac.
Why do you make me do this to you? You know I don't want to do this to you. But that Mac computer worked for a year and a half. And my buddy Sean was like, I can't believe you got it to work. Dude, I watched it. Everything worked on it.
Yeah.
Everything worked. And I think I know the right way to hit. But that's the thing now, though. That's actually going to the wayside. I think they make things so that you can't Fonzie them anymore.
So they disintegrate when you hit them?
Dude, they make things like you can't smack a flat screen the way you'd smack a TV. That just there ain't no Fonzieing a fucking fucked up TV screen.
Yeah.
Even though I have watched TV with fucked up imagery on the you think I have, dude? I watched for a year and a half. My TV had a line going through the middle of it.
Yeah.
Where someone accidentally and I pulled it out of the trash. I got a TV from the trash and it was like, still works, a little fucked up. Dude, had a whole line through it. I watched that for a year.
Yeah.
Just went through it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Still works.
Yeah.
I don't need the what am I, John D. Rockefeller?
I don't even dude, nobody has ever cared about that part of a scene anyway.
My TV had a permanent J.J. Abrams lens flare, and it's like it just adds to the effect, dude.
Yeah.
Just get over it. Yeah, they don't make anything hittable now.
Yeah.
That's the worst part, man, is that it's designed obsolescence. They're designing it so when it breaks, you have to buy a new one. They're designing it so after it reaches a certain amount of years, you can't even update it anymore. You're talking
the same way black uncles talk about kids these days. Can't even hit them anymore. We used to be able to set them straight with hitting.
I think that's every kid, dude. You can't hit kids nowadays.
Nah, that's every. But I feel like largely there's like actually you sound like uncles that grew up poor. Because like everybody that grew up like middle class, they're okay with not hitting kids now. Do you know what I mean?
That's
like
so dumb.
Middle class and up, they
Dude.
couldn't wait till we couldn't hit kids anymore.
You gotta hit them.
Yeah, you gotta get in there.
You gotta
get in there. Yeah,
I think that's the thing too. Go hit that kid.
yeah. Go ahead, this kid.
Go hit that fucking electronic kid. But I think, I think there's like, I think there's nothing that makes me feel more, not connected, but like, I find a connection with somebody when you meet someone who has just been hit the right amount of times.
Yeah.
Not beaten.
Yeah.
Not abused.
Yeah.
But hit.
Yeah.
Hit the right amount of times as a child. I don't think anybody hits their kids anymore. It's either all or nothing. And that's where the problem is. It's no one knows the middle ground anymore.
Well, I don't hit my kids, but I let them know that I'm not hitting them.
How do you do that?
I say, listen, I'm really pissed off right now, but notice I'm not hitting you. I want you to remember that when you remember back on your childhood, how your dad handled situations like this.
You know what you need to do? You have that dummy, that training dummy. Mm-hmm. You should, without telling them, like when one of them makes you mad, like
put them in it.
No. Print out a picture of their face and put it on it and just start wailing on it. And then they'll be like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm just taking out some aggression. And like, is that my name on there?
Yeah, notice I'm not hitting you.
I have to do something with this. Yeah. It's going to explode. It's going to boil over.
But no, I have to talk to my kids all the time about how easy. Like, so the other day I
could easily throw you out a window,
dude. So I put it, dude. So I had one of those throw them out of a window moments recently.
Sure.
So I came into the house. I was running errands. Came into the house. The house is a mess. They're not allowed to get on their tablets or phone until all the house is clean. The whole downstairs has to be clean. The dishes have to be clean. Everything put away. And there cannot be evidence that laundry needs to be advanced.
Sure.
Right? You have to advance the laundry.
Gotta advance that.
Gotta advance the laundry, right?
If there's one... You know how I know you're poor? You make up cool terms for shitty
Hell
things.
Yeah. Advance the laundry.
Advance the laundry.
Do.
Isn't it neat?
Yeah. Look, guys, we're advancing the laundry. A family that advances the laundry together goes in debt together.
And you're not going to college. And you're not going to...
Yeah, make sure you fold my socks, though.
Yeah.
So the house is a mess. And I come in, and they're just on the couch, in the air conditioning, just enjoying their leisure time. And I'm like losing my mind, right? So I posited to them. I'm like, listen, let's imagine that you're responsible for humans, right? And you know that these humans have to do a thing.
Yeah.
And if these humans do the thing that they're supposed to do, things look different. So there's evidence of that they did this thing.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So they're supposed to do this thing. You're responsible for them doing the thing. And if they do the thing, things look different, right?
All the things.
You come to where these people are, and immediately you see evidence that they did not do the thing they were supposed to do. You go and you look at them, knowing that they're not supposed to be enjoying their leisure time until they do the thing they're supposed to do, that you see evidence of not having happened.
Not having have done
right?
the things.
And then you look at them, and they're enjoying their leisure time. And then, while you're trying to talk to them about it, which I was doing at that moment, they're still enjoying their leisure time, because they were still on their tablets and phones as I'm talking to them. And I'm talking to them, I'm standing in front of the TV, they're on their phones and tablets, enjoying their leisure time up close to the face is what I was calling it.
Yeah.
You're enjoying up close to the face leisure time. And then every time you look at me while I'm talking, you look up from your up close leisure time, you're not even looking at me, you're looking past me and enjoying your remote leisure time, while I'm trying to tell you that you shouldn't even be joining leisure time in the first place. What would you do? Like, what would you do? Like, would you feel that those people respected you? Would you feel that those people feared you? And I go, would you feel that those people appreciate that you don't use your dominant size to hurt them? Because you gotta do something to make them do the thing.
Sure, yeah.
And this is what I'm telling them. You got to do something to make them do the thing. So fear isn't working. Respect isn't working, right? What do you now do to make them do the thing?
And what do they? What was their
Dude,
response?
they did this little kid thing where they were just trying to like prolong the conversation so they didn't actually have to start doing stuff.
They did a little kid thing. Did they argue semantics like K-pop? Are you trying to say that
Did they argue semantics? Did my kids argue semantics?
Did you trying to say that the apple didn't fall from the tree with your children?
Dude, that tree is still holding the apples. The apples didn't even fall off the tree.
You're like, I can't believe it. I'm in an argument with myself.
Dude, that was like...
And there's 3 of them?
Those apples fell out of the tree into the tree, and now they're growing from the tree. It is crazy.
Wild.
Yeah. Man,
this camera is...
gay.
Dude, it deserves to be hit.
Yeah.
How many more times will it happen?
Dude, the amount of work that this makes for me, because
I could only imagine.
And I'm like, you know what I say? I'm only to blame for this.
Yeah, sure.
I victim blame myself.
This is definitely your doing, dude.
Because of this camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, how did the children respond to your?
They got up. They eventually got up and started doing what they were supposed to do. But it was like after a good 7 minutes of talking to them in a way, it's just like, dude, I'm trying to get to you guys. Then I finally this. I did get through them. I got through to them.
You got through to them.
You want to hear how I got through to them? My kids are suburb kids, right?
Sure.
They're being raised in the suburbs. I was not technically a suburban kid. I was raised in squalor.
Sure.
Right? So I have very different perspectives of them. And so I asked them, I go, let me ask you a question, children. Who do you think is tougher? Kids from the city, bad neighborhoods in the city, or kids from the suburbs? Right? Obviously, they said kids from bad neighborhoods in the city. I say, why do you think that they are tougher? And their answer was because they have to go through more in their life, right?
Sure.
And I go, is that why you think they're tougher? Or are they tougher because they embrace what they have to go through and overcome it? Because not everybody that comes from a bad neighborhood is tough.
Sure.
Some of those people are fucking quitters, and they buckle at the first sign of trouble. Do you know what I mean?
All right, yeah.
Some of those, actually, most of the people.
Yeah, they weren't called quitters. They were called pussies.
Yeah, yes.
You're using nice terminology here.
Yeah.
It's
poor pussies.
They were called poor.
Just poor pussies.
Yeah, no one used the word quitter at all.
That's the worst kind of pussy.
Yeah, that's the worst. A quitter pussy.
So they were poor pussies. And the people that were tough are the people that embraced what their struggle was and tried to overcome it.
Yeah.
The reason why a lot of people from the suburbs are not tough is because they don't know how to recognize their struggle. So they don't, when they actually are going through struggles, but they don't embrace it and overcome it because they don't recognize that they are actually struggles because they're not as severe perceptively as poor city struggles.
Yeah.
So you're missing an opportunity to become tough because you're not acknowledging that mowing the lawn is your struggle. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever it is your struggle. Sure. So we had to then start talking about how to define and notice a struggle.
Yeah.
Right? So we set parameters for what it means to have a struggle. So what would you say? How would you say that something is a struggle? You know something is a struggle.
How would I know something is a struggle?
Yeah, it's a life struggle for you.
It's a life struggle. I would say that I know something's a life struggle about the mental weight that it puts on me when I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I know something is a life struggle when I think about it, even when it's not happening. And I know something is a life struggle when I understand that no matter how well I do said thing, I will still have to do said thing.
Perfect. That is exactly what a struggle. That's exactly how I defined it today.
That is exactly what a struggle is.
The way that the different language that I used was something that is persistent. So you're thinking about it even when you're not doing it, And then when you do it, it's going to create more work for you to do. And so you like and avoiding it also kind of creates work for you to do. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it creates as much work as doing it does, but it still makes things difficult.
It's a no-win situation.
No-win situation. That's your struggle. That has to be dealt with. So if you have that pervasive in your life and you're still avoiding it, you are avoiding your struggle. And at this age right now, this is the safest time to embrace a struggle and learn to overcome it.
Sure.
Like once you're out of this house and now all your efforts that you make have to also feed you, your struggles are going to seem like mountains at that time. Do these struggles now and your other struggles won't seem as bad later. And they were just like, well, we are suburban kids.
Straight up.
You know? And my son recently had, at a jiu-jitsu competition, he went up against two different black kids. One black kid that seemed to embrace the struggle, one that obviously did not embrace the struggle. Right? Like a very soft, almost Urkel, like black kid. And then he had to go against, who would the other black kid be?
Oh, you have Eddie, you have Weasel, you have Waldo.
Waldo Faldo or whatever.
Yeah. Waldo Faldo.
So the other kid was a Waldo.
Okay, it was all right.
Obviously came from a bad
or you have the toughest guy in the Family Matters universe, Chain. Chain, he was the gang member of the Dragons that trashed Rachel's place.
Okay, so Chain's little brother. this was Chain's little brother, right?
Okay.
Who got into a positive hobby, but still has
has a gang member brother beating the shit out of him.
He still has a link to the chain.
Sure, he's still a link.
He's still a chain, right? So, and my son, when he saw Urkel, didn't even register that he had a competitor. Looked at Urkel and was like, I'm fucking Urkel up. Right?
Sure.
Fucked Urkel up. Looked at Chain's little brother and was like, this is going to be a problem. Right? And you could see, like, as the match was starting, he was like, I don't want to be here. Dude, Chain's got some historical shit he needs to deal with right now. And I don't want to be a part of this. Chain's gonna fuck me up in front of my dad, and my dad's gonna be like, "I'm gonna start raising Chain's little brother."
I'm actually adopting Chain. That would be a wild motivation. If you lose, I'm adopting the winner.
Yes. You're gonna have to share. If you lose to him, you're gonna have to share a room with him. Yeah.
If you lose, I get him every other weekend.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to deal with this.
You and Chain are going to have to figure some shit out.
I don't know what's going on. It's just the way it's going to be.
It's just the way it's going to be, right? And, like, the match started, and, like, Chain's little brother came out hot, and my son was a little, like, taken aback by the initial aggression.
Yeah.
But then, like, less than a minute into the match, my son started to realize, like, wait, I'm better at jiu-jitsu than this kid.
Sure.
And then he turned it on and ended up beating Chain's little brother.
Look at that.
And it was like, dude, you never had to worry about that. You want to know why? Because I'm better than his dad. And at the end of the day, whether you know it or not, being raised by a father is a superpower that those kids will never be able to identify with. Those kids have no clue the inner strength that you have.
Oh man, what a wholesome way to end.
Yes.
The superpower is we're better.
Yes, we're better.
The superpower happens to be family structure. You fucking heathen. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well,
so
damn,
it was a beautiful thing. And it worked in a lot of ways, right? The only drawback with it is that now my son can't stop beating the shit out of poor kids. If my son even senses that you're poor, he's fucking you up.
I hope his nickname becomes the Class Warrior.
He's K-pop poor kid hunter.
He's psycho-socioeconomics. Oh, I think we did it.
We did it.
I think we definitely did
it.
We got through the technical difficulties. We went up and down all over the
sounds good.
Sounded great.
Sounds beautiful.
No one's retarded this week. Possibly gay, but no one's retarded. No one. Not a goddamn person. Yeah, we definitely declared war on being poor, and definitely declared war on cats, and owning animals as a hard thing. But I will say we also declared war on raising your children right.
Yes.
Raising them the right way. Don't hit them. Just use psychological manipulation to get them to do what you need them to do, and tell them how good they have it for being a father.
Yeah, never stop letting them know how good they have it. Yeah, that's important.
It sounds like
never stop letting them know what you could be doing to them. Never stop letting them know what you dream every night about doing to them.
Murder.
Never stop letting your kids know what you cannot stop thinking about doing to them.
That's wild,
on a regular basis.
You're just like, they find a diary. It's like, oh no, that's my fantasy.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about, cutting you up. You were making me mad. You know why? It's because you didn't advance the laundry and you're looking at your tablets. I don't understand. But yeah, we definitely declared war on being poor, and hitting objects to make them work. Which we should be hitting that fucking camera.
Yeah, we gotta punch this camera.
I swear to God, I keep thinking about doing it. Every time you get up, I'm like, dude, and I give it to you.
Yeah,
you have the patience of a saint with that thing.
Oh, but by the way, that is my superpower, patience.
Dude, I got none of that.
Dude, you'll never meet a more patient person than me, which is a drawback because I can wait through the worst situations for them to change, because I believe in my heart that tables always turn and things always change.
Wow.
So I will wait in fire.
So here's the thing, I have patience.
Read what it says. Fuck, I couldn't get there in time.
I think it said you're a fucking dipshit for doing this over and over again.
Oh, you're patient? Oh, you're patient?
Let's test that theory. No, I have a lot of patience with people.
Yeah.
Machines I have no patience for.
Man, I
got no patience for technology.
I've been graced with just overall patience. I'm very patient.
I think what it is because I'm one of those people where I think about all the things we were promised as the future would hold, and we have weird versions of them, but nothing works now.
Yeah.
We have things that are futuristic, but they're all just that'll only last you 5 weeks. That's where I was like, it's the future. It's 2025, Sidney. It's literally, this is the future that was projected in movies.
Yeah. We're in the Jetsons. This is the Jetsons.
George Jetson. Did you know George Jetson was born last year? He was born in 2025.
That's pretty cool.
And it's like, we are in the future that George Jetson began to live in, and we still have crap.
And I would have been down. On the bottom. It ain't bad. I mean, it'll change things. It's not going to stay like this forever. Toxic smog.
We're going to get through this shit.
I'll just breathe differently for a little while.
You know what? I can hold my breath like a motherfucker.
Yeah. You learn a lot about your breath control. Right? You develop little skills. That's what poor people can do. They develop little skills.
Out through the mouth. Yeah. Very quickly. Oh, yeah. So, we declared war on all that, and I'm glad we were here. I'm Ryan Shannon. This has been Sidney Gantt. We're declaring war on War Fun. Make sure you join the Patreon. You get a bonus episode. You get secret unreleased episodes, and you become part of the community, all for $3. All for just $3.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad. Even if you don't like it, you can probably just keep hitting the Patreon until you
just keep smacking the Patreon until it's exactly what you want.
What you wanted, and then you get it. Thank you for joining us on World War Fun. We'll see you next Sunday Thank you so much. Goodbye.